Wait, I'll bring you in. I'll bring you in.
Let's go, Eagle. Yes.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Are you recording? Yes. Let's go, Eagles.
Good morning, SHS. New this school year is the Principals Roundtable, a group made up of students from each grade level who meet with our high school principals to talk through student concerns. Here are Josiah and Liberty to introduce your representatives.
Gosh, this is so annoying. I wish we had normal forks.
Well, funny story actually. At our principals roundtable meeting, we were actually talking about getting forks for our school body. We don't know if it's a possibility yet, but we did bring it up.
The Principals Roundtable is a group of 10 students that meet with the principals every other week to discuss issues around the school or ideas that other students have of ways that we can improve the school. Here is each of those students that is a part of our 10-person group to introduce themselves so that you can go to them with your questions.
Hi, I'm Melody Hunthausen.
Hi, I'm Hunter Phillips.
And we're the freshmen of the Principals Roundtable.
Hi, I'm Bryn Parsons.
And I'm Hallie Head.
And we're the sophomores of the Principals Roundtable.
Hi, I'm Justin Richardson.
Hi, I'm Jack Day.
And we're the juniors of the Principal Roundtable.
Hi, I'm Liberty Koch.
Hi, I'm Josiah Tanner.
Hi, I'm Abby Record.
Hi, and I'm Alex Taves.
And we're the seniors of the Principals Roundtable.
Hey seniors, don't forget to submit a mural design by December 1st. Here's Riley with the details.
Hey class of 2026, if you're interested in designing our class mural, make sure to submit your design to Ms. Hoffman by December 1st. If you submit a design, you can come and help paint.
Now, let's head over to Nick, who's finding out which SHS teachers students think have the skills to round up monkeys on the loose in this week's Funny News segment.
On October 29th, a truck transporting rhesus monkeys overturned on a rural Mississippi highway. These monkeys typically weigh about 16 pounds each and are among the most medically studied animals on the planet. The Jasper County Sheriff's Department has determined that these 3 monkeys have escaped and are still on the loose. I asked SHS students if they had to pick one teacher that had the skills to catch these 3 monkeys, who would they pick? If you guys had to pick one SHS teacher that had the skills to catch 3 monkeys that were on the loose in Sullivan, who would you choose?
Measler. Crump. Miss Stews.
Brian McKinney.
Coach Wands.
I choose Mr. Putman.
Mrs. Measler because she teaches zoology and knows a lot about animals.
I think Mr. Wood because he's freaky fast.
Probably Coach R.
Why?
Because he seems like the type to catch a lot of monkeys and he just seems fast.
Mr. Wands, because he's a basketball coach and he's probably got that natural agility.
I would probably have to go with Coach Wands because he's got a lot of energy. I think, he'd be chasing them all around. He'd be getting them.
I would definitely pick Coach Crump because she's super athletic, she's really determined and driven, and I feel like she couldn't go to bed until she caught the monkeys.
Roadski Roadsters.
Dr. Matt Perigo is our new superintendent for the 2025 to the 2026 school year. But what exactly does a superintendent do? Let's take a closer look at who Dr. Perigo is and what his role is all about.
Have you ever wondered what the superintendent does? Well, I asked SHS students. Let's see what they said.
I know the superintendent is the boss of my dad, and that's all I know.
I think the superintendent oversees all of the board members and the principals of every school and makes sure everything is going accordingly.
They tell me when I get a snow day. I think they just like sit in an office and play video games.
I believe he is in charge of counting the amount of number 2 pencils throughout the district.
the superintendent, make sure the school is going good and all the students are doing well.
Just like, I've got to scream at kids around this building, he's got to scream at me.
I think he just like sits in his office and plays the guitar.
But wait, what does the superintendent even do? Let's interview him and find out.
Well, I like to do several things, outdoors especially. I hike. I like to climb mountains in Colorado. I go fly fishing, trout fishing. Enjoy that. Kayaking. I also like reading. I know boo hiss on reading, right? But I do enjoy reading. So that's my primary hobbies. And that's the $25,000 question, right? So I think officially my job is to know and enforce the policies of the Sullivan Area Board of Education. Beyond that, I'm the custodian of the resources, financial resources, human capital, all of that keeps our district running. So I oversee everything. Now, having said that, I've got several people who work with me in different levels in each building. One of the things I like about this job is each day is different. I'm not good at doing the same thing over and over and over again. So this job fits me pretty good because every day changes. But typically I'll be in a building, usually try to be in here by about 7:15. Kind of go around, say hi to some staff members if I see them, say hi to some students as they're coming in the doors, high five some little kids, that kind of thing. Then I typically head over to the office if I don't have to start my day at the office. And I'll have meetings scheduled about one thing or another. One superpower, that's a tough one. Transport. That's a pretty good one because I spend a lot of time going from place to place. If I could just transport there and be there like that, I could be a lot more productive and efficient. I try to keep everything in perspective, and any decision that I make student-centered. So the students in our district are the number one priority and should be of anybody who works in this district. Finding a way to help every student be successful in their own way and on their own merits is something I take very seriously.
As fall sports are winding down and winter sports are beginning, here's Ava B with a look back at the 2025 volleyball season.
What's up, Eagle fans? November 1st, the Lady Eagles ended their season on a loss at Mount Vernon High School. Although our season has come to an end, the Lady Eagles have a lot to be proud of this season, such as winning conference for the first time in over 40 years, beating Herman for the first time in over 40 years, being undefeated at home, winning districts, and making it past sectionals. Here's Coach Roshlow with the season recap.
Winning our first conference championship in 43 years this year felt really good. Our conference is always extremely competitive, lots of teams who are ranked in the state, and to come out this year and not only to win it, but to go undefeated, I think is a true testament to the talent that this team truly had. I think the key to the volleyball team's successes this season was honestly the team chemistry that this group of girls had. They worked super hard to develop that chemistry throughout the summer, the off season, and once we kind of got into it, they could feel that the connection and the trust that they had on the court kind of allowed every single person to play to their very best ability, and that's how you make a great team. I think the thing I will miss most about this season is just the dynamic that this particular group had. Every year it's a new group, and we're going to lose 5 really valuable parts of our team next season. And so just knowing that they won't be coming back kind of makes it bittersweet. Next year we're really excited to see what this group will bring, but it will be different. And so, this group of girls was really, really special. They worked so hard, and the successes that we had just made this season amazing.
I'm here with senior volleyball players,
Abby Record
and
Allie Bruni.
What will you guys miss most about volleyball?
I think that this program has really just shaped who I've become as a person and has really taught me how to become a leader. I used to think that I had to be like this amazing, incredible, like perfect person to be able to lead. And this program and the coaches and the players have really shown me that you can lead by example just by interacting with those around you and just being a good person and encouraging your teammates. And I think that will really serve me well in life.
I will definitely miss the people just because I came as a freshman and I was like this shy person that wouldn't even talk. And now I'm like totally out of my shell, and I have made friendships that like I never thought could happen. Like the A team, like the Avas and Abby, and of course Tessa. Like we hang out outside of volleyball now, and like it's just great with the friendships, and the whole team chemistry was just great the whole year.
Thank you guys. The football team defeated Vianney last Friday. The Eagles are now in the Elite 8 and get to host the next round of playoffs tomorrow, right here at 1 p.m. But the tailgate party starts at 11. There will be pizza, soda, cornhole, spike ball, tattoos, spirit gear, shirt raffle, and so many more activities. Let's go Eagles!
Last Friday, boys football had traveled up to St. John Vianney for their district championship match.
This game was a chess match. St. John Vianney was first got on the board in the first quarter after a rushing touchdown.
But the Eagles answered right back with 7 of their own.
Chase Blue scored on a 13-yard run to get the Eagles on the board.
The rest of the first quarter went scoreless, but Vianney answered back in the second quarter with a touchdown of their own.
Right after that, Malin Foster found Mark Jennings wide open downfield to match the score 14-14 going into the half.
After halftime, the chess match continued. The Eagles' defense prevailed to not allow a single score, as did the Vianney defense.
Here's Coach Tierney to elaborate with how his defensive plan worked to stop Vianney's high-powered offense.
I'm here with defensive coordinator, Coach Tierney. How do you feel about the performance in the first half?
First half, Vianney, a lot of it was kind of a learning experience at first. We had some different athletes, RPO stuff we haven't seen all year. Felt like our kids did really well as a whole. We were aligned and assigned correctly early and often, and that really helps out. We executed, talked about being physical. We were able to do that in the first half and hold a team that had been averaging almost 21 points and a half to 14.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a pretty solid right off the bat.
And after halftime, allowing 14 points, what did your team do to allow the shutout the rest of the regulation?
We talked about raising that physicality to a new level, about being physical with these guys, especially when they made a big play, which we saw at the end of half with the hit by our linebacker causing that fumble.
Mm-hmm.
And really it was more just you guys. Mm-hmm. You guys decided to elevate your play to a whole new game and execute. Mm-hmm. And that was the biggest deal. Our biggest halftime adjustment was just Braxton dropping to one side or the other on a certain pass seal or dropping the linebacker underneath the deep slant. And I think really offensively what we did took them out of their rhythm. Mm-hmm. When they got onto O, so it just made it easier for us.
All right, thank you so much.
Going into the first overtime, the score was 14-14. The Eagles started with the ball on offense and luckily prevailed with a touchdown run by Mark Jennings.
Vianney then snapped back with their own rushing touchdown of about 2 yards.
Then after that, Vianney retained the ball again on offense. They threw a passing touchdown over the middle to score again.
But that's not the end of the story. Chase Blue found the end zone on a 1-yard run and then had the game-winning catch on the 2-point conversion to end the game 29-28.
Here's Josiah with an inside scoop of what was going on in Coach Har's head before the 2-point conversion.
I'm here with Coach Har. Coach Har, what was going through your mind when you called that 2-point conversion?
So when Vianney scored in the second overtime to go up,
when the kids came over before we went back out on offense, I told them, hey, we're going to go for 2 whenever we score here. So whenever we went for 2, I knew the play call was going to be a pass because I was watching number 5 on that side of the ball, and he was biting hard on the run. So I knew if we ran a play action there, Chase would be wide open. Sure enough, he was. Kids completed it, and we're district champs.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is also the first time that the Eagles have won conference and districts in the last 13 years.
Way to go, Eagles.
After their big win over the Vianney, the boys get the chance to now play against Festus at home on Saturday.
The theme is blackout. Everybody be there.
Can you name 8 Thanksgiving desserts? What about 4 types of potatoes? Let's see how these friends did when competing against each other to name some Thanksgiving favorites.
Ooh,
I can name 5.
I could name 6.
Okay. Name it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes, green beans, corn. Oh man. Oh, raspberry sauce, right? Yeah. I swear I know 6 more. Come on.
I can name 5.
Name 10.
I
can't.
I can name 11.
I can name 12.
I can name 13.
I can name 14.
Do it, bro.
Mac and cheese, stuffing, cranberry sauce stuff, green bean casserole, regular green beans, corn, potato casserole, sweet potatoes, sweet potato casserole, rolls, cornbread. People have chili. It's a thing. What else? Cheese. Cheese blocks.
I can name 4. I don't even think I can name that. I'm gonna try 5. Okay, I can name 6. Prove it. Okay. Miami Dolphins, Steelers. Shoot, I'm farting. Yeah. Philadelphia Eagles, the Cincinnati Bengals, Kansas City Chiefs. Oh my gosh.
I could name at least 10.
I cannot.
So you
Just name them.
Okay. Broncos, Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, Bills, Seahawks. Who have I not said? Commanders. Oh my gosh. I'm just going blank. I can name 5 things.
I can name 6.
I can name 7.
I can name 8. I'm thankful for my friends, my family, activities that I get to do. I'm thankful for my bed, my shower, my house, my phone, my car.
I can name 10 things I'm grateful for.
Uh-oh. I can name 11.
I can name 12.
I can name 13.
I can name 14.
Fine.
Ready? Fuzzy socks, warm blanket, my bed, my dog, my mom, my dad, my sister, my nephew, and my niece and my other niece, my brother, my dad's dog, my other dog, my lizard, the deer that lives in our backyard, apples.
next week's Thanksgiving break, don't come to school Monday through Friday. Gobble gobble.
This is the Eagles. We made it to Thanksgiving break. We hope everyone has a great week with family and friends. We'll see you back on December 1st, which will be a Black Day.